Hello and welcome back to CIUT 89.5 FM. My name is Sydney and I'm here at the Study and Go Abroad Fair at the Toronto Metro Convention Centre with Paul Notar from the Massachusetts College of Pharmacy and Health Sciences. Hello, Paul.
Hey, Sydney. Thanks for having me.
So, Paul, could you just tell me a little bit about the Massachusetts College of Pharmacy and Health Sciences?
Funny you should ask. So we are a 200-year-old institution, wow. The oldest institution of higher education in Boston, and the second oldest pharmacy school in the United States. So we've been teaching science for a very long time, and we're very excited to be here at the convention and speak with you, and we're excited to talk with students and families about their options for studying the health and life sciences in the United States, specifically in Boston, in Worcester, Massachusetts, and in Manchester. So in Boston, it's our main campus. That's where the freshmen come to study. We do all for graduate programs on that campus as well. We have a campus in Worcester, Massachusetts, where we have some of our professional programs, such as the Doctor of Pharmacy, the Doctor of Optometry, Physician Assistant, nursing programs, and similarly in Manchester, New Hampshire, we have other similar graduate and professional programs.
How big would you say your university is?
It's actually about 7,500 students, which in my opinion is the sweet spot because it's small enough where you get mentorship from faculty, you get to know your faculty members on a one-on-one basis, but big enough where the university has the resources to be able to build big labs and buy very expensive equipment that students need in order to practice medicine and think about like an MRI machine or some of the tools that are involved in radiology and things like that. These are very expensive resources. So.
Would you say there's a lot of Canadians that are part of the school?
We do have a lot of Canadians at our school. And specifically for pharmacy and optometry, the education options in Canada can be a little bit limiting. Mm-hmm. So we do see a lot of interest in our programs for those particular programs. And many students are happy to know that our university offers a direct entry PharmD program. So you can come right from high school into a 6-year direct entry doctorate program for pharmacy.
Wow.
And students can also come into a pathway for optometry where they're doing 3 years on our Boston campus followed by 4 years on our Worcester campus to earn a doctorate of optometry.
Wow, in 6 years?
6 years for the PharmD and 7 years for the optometry. Yeah, that's right.
Wow. Would you say there's a large international community?
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. So in Boston in particular, it's a very diverse city. There's people really from all over the world. In particular, where we are, which is the Longwood medical area of Boston, this is really the hub for healthcare and life sciences innovation in the United States. This is where all the big labs are. So really we're getting people from all over the world, people who want to come and study, who want to come and practice if they're physicians. But also this is where a lot of the money is coming from the National Institutes of Health, which is where how the U.S. government invests in healthcare and identifying new therapeutics and things like that. So it really is kind of like a melting pot of people from all over the world who really want to be involved in some of these very unique and exciting developments in the health and life sciences.
What would you say are the biggest differences for someone from Toronto moving all the way to Boston?
Yeah, I don't think it's really all that different, to be honest with you. It's a city. It's easy to get around. It's probably a little bit less dense.
Okay.
But I think what is unique about where we are in particular is it's a medical neighborhood. So I'm not sure if something like that exists in Toronto, where like you go into like one part of the city and everything around you is hospitals and biotech companies and research labs and medical schools and things like that. That's where we are. So it's a really unique environment. I'm not sure that exists here, but I don't know. You tell me.
A little bit. There's a little bit of it. I'd say like University Street, kind of where you get towards university and college. There's a lot of hospitals and stuff. Would you say is there a lot of help that you guys give to Canadians trying to move abroad to the U.S.? Like I know there's not that many differences, but do you guys offer any sort of programs that help Canadians get adjusted, or scholarships or funding or anything like that?
Yeah, we do offer scholarships and funding for really all of our international students. Those scholarships can go up to like 30-40% of tuition.
Wow.
On top of that, as I mentioned before, the faculty mentorship, research projects, assistants getting internships, and various kind of work experiences. But on top of that, helping the students who want to return to Canada. So helping them identify how their doctorate degree, for example, in optometry or physical therapy or even pharmacy can be utilized in whatever province they're from in Canada. So what are the licensing requirements, how to meet those requirements, and how to become a successful practitioner regardless of where you go. And our university is really good at that. We have students coming to our school from all over the world, and we're really good at working with them, helping them identify their goals, where they want to land when they're done, and helping them figure out how to become a practitioner in their field.
Wow, so you not only help international students move to the U.S., but you help them go back as well.
Well, we want them to be successful. That's why they're coming to our school, and the word will get out that we're really there to help.
Okay, let's talk a little bit about accommodation. Do you guys have accommodation for international students?
We do.
Yeah? So dorms, what does that look like?
Yeah, so in Boston in particular, we have 4 different options for the students. One is a brand new facility that we share with Emmanuel College just down the street. It's a multi-million-dollar facility. Actually, it's really nice. It's like condo-style living where, maybe you're sharing the space with another, 1 or 2 roommates, and then you have a kitchen, just like any kind of normal condo or apartment setup. And then we have more traditional dorms, right? Like you would think of like a college dorm where you're sharing a room with another student, and then you have kind of like a shared bathroom and all that. So wide variety of different types of residence halls in Boston. On campus in Worcester, we also have residence halls for our graduate students. So they're a little bit older, and we do not have residence halls in Manchester. So.
Okay. And I think you said you also maybe mentioned online school as well.
Yeah,
like that is your 4th campus.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Our campus in cyberspace.
Your campus in cyberspace. And can you do that from anywhere, or is that like, yeah?
Yes, yeah, you can enroll in our online classes from anywhere in the world. That is in contrast to our on-campus programs where, if you're coming to the U.S., you have to meet certain eligibility requirements and visa requirements depending on where you're coming from. Typically for Canadians, it's not very much of an issue. But yeah, for the online programs, anybody can enroll. We have a wide variety of them. Think about programs in, if you ever thought about earning your MBA in healthcare business, right? Healthcare very much is a business in the United States.
Yep.
Regulatory affairs, how all these pharmaceutical companies are policed and regulated. If you think about like a master's of public health, these are different types of programs that we have available online.
Wow. Well, thank you so much, Paul. Is there a website or something people can go to find out more information if they're interested?
Yes, mcphs.edu. And you can apply right on the website. You can contact us. The admissions office in particular will help you with your application. If you're a Canadian citizen, contact International Admissions. We're glad to work with you, help you identify a good program of interest, what the application requirements are, and we'll even put you in touch with a current student so you can learn more about life from the perspective of a Canadian student at MCPHS. So yeah, please do contact us, mcphs.edu. Massachusetts College of Pharmacy and Health Sciences.
Well, thank you so much, Paul, for being on air with me. I hope you have the wonderful rest of your day.
Thank you so much, Sydney.